everyone. Welcome to a special beauty edition of the 60 and Me show with Margaret Manning and Ariane Poole. Ariane is a professional makeup artist, has worked with women all over the world to make them beautiful regardless of their age, and has a passion for not anti-aging but positive aging.
Absolutely.
And we have our special guest with us today. This is Sylvia, and welcome, Sylvia.
Welcome.
She is here today to be magically transformed by Ariane. Now, you know, we all get up in the morning and we look at one part of our face and we think, that's something that I really need to work on. And you have a beautiful, beautiful skin, but she would like to focus a little bit on making the skin a little bit more even, the color.
Exactly, the spots that I do have and everything, and the dry skin. Sometimes I put something and I feel
great. Well, Ariane's going to take care of you and do a beautiful look for you as well.
A fresh look.
A fresh look. Okay, great. Well, I'll leave you to do it, and I'll be right back.
We'll see you back. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do for you, Sylvia, even out your skin tone, but I'm also going to do your eyes and cheeks. I'm not going to just do your face. So let's start at the beginning. And I'm going to take off what you have on. I'm going to take that off. And what I'm thinking of using on you is a BB cream. Now, there's been a lot of hype and a lot of stuff being said about BB creams, and there's a lot of misconceptions on the market. And I know that a lot of people think that BB creams are for the younger market. They think that it's for people who have spots because it's called a blemish balm. But it's not blemishes as we think of spots like acne and so forth. We're talking about blemishes as in marks. So that's what it was created for. They tend to be too heavy for the teenage or the acne, people who've got acne. They're too heavy, but they're perfect for your skin type, and also too, they're very hydrating. Again, something that perhaps you know, if you had acne and spots and things like that, you wouldn't be looking for something that's super hydrating. You'd want something hydrating, but not that much. So this is great. But I'm going to start off. I'm going to put a little bit of a primer because even though it's a BB cream, I love using a primer. It's my little bit of insurance. Okay.
So primer, it's transparent.
It's got no color whatsoever, and I'm just going to pop that all over your face, and you can tell me and the people that are watching how this is feeling.
It's smooth,
Isn't it feel
nice,
lovely?
Very lovely,
Primers are great, so even this will help even out your skin tone to a degree. Most of these products, this one has an SPF, and very important, especially if you've got pigmentation, to use products with an SPF because that stops them becoming even worse. Okay, so it's not. You know, and especially when
it feels good.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, when we were younger, you know, the pigmentation that's coming through now is because of us sunbathing when we were younger. You're from Brazil. I know they've got beautiful beaches.
But
so
unfortunately, I didn't know
and
what I was doing to my skin.
No, none of us did. We used to use like baby oil, and we used to fry ourselves. Absolutely. So so I'm going to use a BB cream. I think these are really great.
There are several colors.
There are several colors. Now I know I sneakily tested this color already. And this is the right color for you. It just disappears. So yes, I'm going to apply this with my fingers, okay, rather than a brush, because this is how you would apply.
You feel it better. Yeah.
And I am going to just massage literally that into your skin. You can see how that softens and just almost eradicates the little blemish things, the little marks. And this has got an SPF 30 in it. So for me, that's really good. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the most important. Yeah.
Absolutely. So not only is it covering, it's lightweight, but it's got an SPF. So tick, 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 all the good boxes. Yeah. So I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm just popping a little blob there, and just with your fingertips. And this can go right underneath your eyes. So under the delicate eye area, you've already got that SPF going on, which is terrific.
That's good.
Yeah, so I'm going to just put that on.
Feels light.
Doesn't it feel light? Yeah. It's a comfortable weight. It's not too light. It's not too dark. It is just, and it has that radiance to your skin. It gives that glow to your skin without looking mask-like. But it really, really softens those, those little marks that we see them, and we see them this big. Yeah. Everyone else sees them this big. Yeah. No one sees, or some people don't even see them. So for me.
But if we don't see, we put a mirror like that.
Oh, you've said a really good thing. I tell people, do you do your makeup when you try? Do you do it like in a magnified mirror?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, we have a quick thing here about the magnified mirror. I tell people that's absolutely fine because you want to make sure that you're blending and everything like that. Yeah. So you blend in a magnifying mirror, you apply, but then can I just say to everyone, take a step back. Because no one sees you this close.
Exactly.
The people that see you this close, They're there for another reason.
Yeah.
And sometimes the lights are out. So you get what I'm saying. So you don't have to worry about it. But this is the distance that people are seeing you at. So you want to be defined in everything. So you want to not be too sort of obsessed with the close-up, except for the blending.
Yeah.
Right. We've done that. I'm thinking this is already looking super duper. Have a little peek in that mirror for me. If you just bring that there.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that look great? Fabulous. All right, let's get on with the concealer. So this is the next big stage for me, I think is very important. Not that you actually need a lot of concealer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tiny bit just here. And I put it a lot lower than people normally do. I put it there.
Didn't use it, but I think I would have put it
up higher. Most people do because we were told to put it right underneath our lashes almost. So I'm putting it there and I twist you around and then I'm going to put a little bit here. So you're putting it just on that, almost like that bone. And then I'm going to pat that away. And I'm going to leave any kind of powdering or anything like that right to the very end because most modern day products have a settle down period. So you tend to over powder yourself and look too dry.
Then look like a mask.
That's it, correct. We don't want any masks going on. Right, so the next thing is going to be eyebrows. Now, I'm very, very passionate about eyebrows. So I'm going to use...
I don't have nearly.
Right, so I'm going to fill your brows in, but I'm going to do it in a very soft kind of way. So I'm going to brush your eyebrows down, and then I'm going to fill in just very gently along the top, like that. Then I'm going to brush them back up. Now, I'm using a color called Ash by Bobbi Brown, okay? And the reason I'm using Ash is because I don't want it too dark. I want it to kind of mimic your hair color.
Yeah, because if it's a black bulb...
Oh, it looks too heavy. Take a little peek there.
Wow, yeah.
That's it. I like that. Wow, that's exactly right. And if you look just straight ahead, you can see there how that is just given that little bit of lift, a little bit more definition. It doesn't make her look mask-like or heavy or over the top. What it does is it brings our focus into your eyes. So again, quick tip, brush down along the top like that. You etch along the top. Then you brush them back up. And see, instantly that gives a lifting effect to the eyes anyway. And then I'm going to take a little bit here. And I'm just going to fill in. So just a tiny bit. It isn't, you're not getting those sort of super heavily defined brows.
Exactly, because I don't like them. But
Isn't that pretty?
The way I like it.
Okay. So now we're on to eyes. We've done the brows. They look gorgeous. We've done the skin. The complexion's looking great. I'm going to use a creamy eyeshadow. I'm going to go for a coppery kind of color. And I think this will be really pretty with your eye color, your skin tone. And it will look very natural as well. So I'm going to just pop that on. Because if you're someone who doesn't wear much makeup, it's always my thoughts that you should not pile loads on them. If you're someone who,
from one to the other, I guess
it's too big of an extreme. So I always, when I do makeup lessons for people, I always get them to wear their makeup how they normally wear it, and not so I can criticize, but so I can see their level of comfort. And this is important as well, you know, that you don't go from 0 to 100, but you go in gradual stages. So you might think, oh, this looks rather nice. Oh, next time I might try a little bit of a stronger color or a little bit of a, you know, a bolder color. So it's a great way of doing it. So do a little bit at a time. Don't try to do that all at once.
That's good because sometimes I'm a little bit red. My eyes over here, so it's good with the brown.
Yeah, take a look. This is got that golden tone in it, and see how that works with a little bit of the red.
Yeah.
It neutralizes that. I avoided using any kind of purpley colors, even though the purpley blues might work, just in case. So these kind of colors would work really good. So the coppery kind of brown, which has got a cooler brown. These kind of colder colors and the charcoal gray for the evening would look stunning on you. So,
and you put it all over.
I put it all over and I put it just to the top here, but I didn't put it under the arch. Okay. So now go on to pencils. I'm a huge fan of pencils and things like that. So I am actually going to use, let me see, I think I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown called Golden Bronze because I think that will work very beautifully with that. Yeah. So I'm going to use that pencil just along the base of your lashes. And it adds a bit of, if you open your eye, it adds a bit of brightness and strength. So it does two things. It opens up the eyes and it adds definition. So it ticks two boxes. But you look at it and you think, how on earth is that going to do it?
Yeah.
But it's got this wonderful light reflection, and look how wonderfully
it's
that goes.
It matches together.
Yeah, and it goes really well. And these are cream shadows, but they are long-lasting, crease-resistant. So even if you were in Brazil where it's hot, these won't melt away. So if you're going back for a visit, perfect.
And I have sometimes watering eyes. That's why I need to have something that is
even better. So it really, really works. Fantastic.
Nice. Very natural.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take, this is a brown. Now, normally I don't encourage people to wear browns, but with your coloring, you can wear a dark, bitter chocolate brown. So I'm going to take this bitter chocolate and just do it on the outer corners here. And I'm going to blend it just for that tad more definition. Look up for me. Look up a little bit. And a little bit here, because again, I want to really frame your beautiful eyes. So I'm going to do that. Tad, just a little bit of blending so it doesn't look like a hard line.
And on
and a little bit. But what that does is it just brings the eyes more open like that. Do you see how that's just lifting the eyes really beautifully? Yes. Without
just on the corner.
Just on the corner, because we've used the other bronzy color on the center, which opens them this way, and this other one brings it out. So it's like
my age, I have to have something.
You've got lovely shaped eyes, so that it works really well. Now I'm going to go on to, I'm going to use a navy blue mascara on you. Good. And don't be afraid of colored mascaras, because they're not the kind of ones that we remember in the 80s that you could see from 50 miles away. Oh, look at that person, the blue.
The one.
I know the blue. It's like, look at that person coming with the blue mascara at you.
Exactly.
But this is, look at that. You would think it was a black, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, why I like navy blues, and this one is one of my ones, but Clarins also do a fabulous navy blue. Why I like the navy blue.
And waterproof.
I'm going to put a waterproof thing over the top of it that will make it waterproof. It's really fantastic. So what I like about the navy blue mascaras is it gives the illusion of the eye whites looking whiter. So as we get older, our eye whites tend to become this dull kind of color. Not if you look at our age group and then you look at a 5-year-old child.
Exactly, the white.
It's like the sparkly, teeth. Like the teeth, exactly the same thing. So it's that same thing, but this gives the illusion of it being a little bit brighter. Yeah. So I'm going to just pop that on. Now you can use a navy blue over top of your black if you prefer to have a black. And just do a pop of color. But when I show you this, I don't think you're going to see the navy at all. You're going to think, wow, that's just a nice looking mascara on.
And I like navy. I like jeans and navy.
Oh, good. Well, I'm going to do this one eye just so you can see the difference. If you look up a little teeny bit, I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom. Take a peek there in that mirror.
Nice.
Yeah?
Makes a difference.
Yeah? You can see how it just brightens up the eye without looking heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do the other eye. And I'm going to switch on the heated eyelash curlers because I think I'll give it a little curl.
This one,
Let's give a little curl.
Yeah.
So if you look down a weeny bit for me, that's perfect. The other color I would put on as an eyeliner on you would be a navy blue liner as well. That would be absolutely, like those really dark navies that almost look like a black, but not quite. So I'm just doing that along there. And I'll give a little bit underneath here as well. I like mascara underneath. Some people don't. It's personal preference. Whatever you like to do, I don't mind. Right, let's let that heat up.
Yeah, nice.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Difficult subject that you don't have a real pink
like
or
clown
real
cheeks.
heavy.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm using, this is a Bobbi Brown. It's a really soft one, but I use a brush rather than my fingers. So I'm going to get you to smile for me. And I'm just going to pop that just on the apples of your cheek like that. And I'm doing like a little swirl. And I have to say, I think that looks absolutely, this is a really soft pink. That is so pretty on you.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, you look fresher, yeah.
Very fresh, but without looking over the top and overdone. So the same thing I'll do on this side. So the smiling, perfect, perfect. And a little swirl. And that is just, and this is, what's nice about these cream blushers nowadays, when we were younger, the cream blush, you put it on, by the time you walked out the door, it was gone. Yeah. These last. Yeah,
and it's creamy. Yeah.
And it's creamy. Yeah. And it just gives your skin that little bit of a glow, so it doesn't look so flat. And the reason why I chose that is because you were saying that you felt that your skin was quite dry.
You put it over here, not... Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting it over here. From here, this little, on the what we call the chubby bit, and then just bring it...
where it is, okay.
There, and bringing it back, yeah? It should be warm by now, and it is. So it's a little bit warm, so you just know.
You just hold it.
Yeah, you just hold it on. And you just hold on for a couple of seconds. And it just, using the mascara as a setting lotion, like you would do with if you put a hair product on.
To protect.
Yeah. And it just holds it back. But take a little peek there, what that does.
Ah, yeah. This one, yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes if you, with the other thing, it's terrible.
Oh, you pinch your eyes, you squeeze it, it
one
hurts.
is like this, the other one like that.
So I'm going to do the same thing. And you just hold it.
Fantastic.
Isn't that so easy?
Yeah,
and what I like,
yeah.
What I like is you don't pinch your eyes.
Yeah.
Because if you've ever done that, you know it hurts so much.
Yeah. If you're in a hurry.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. Now we will go on to pretty, isn't it? You look very pretty. So I'm going to go on to lips. But before I go on to lips, this is when I check to see if someone needs a little bit of powder. So I'm going to take a tiny bit of powder just here in the T-zone, which is where we tend to get shiny, but nowhere else. Just there. And see how that just magically takes it away. Have a little peek there. It just gives you that freshness to your face without looking dull.
Yeah,
it hasn't made you look heavy, and it's not aging, which is great.
Because sometimes the powders are...
I tell people, I can't make you look 10 years younger, but I sure as heck can make you look 10 years older.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
I know the techniques to make you look really rough and really old.
Sometimes it's better not to put anything instead of putting
too much on. Absolutely.
2 kilos, and then you look awful.
You do, exactly. Right, so now I'm going to do your lips. Now I'm just going to go again along just the edge of your lips. You really don't need that much of a lip liner because you've got quite great definition on your lips already, which I think is fantastic. You're thinking, oh, do I? Well, you do. Trust me. So I'm going to use a little bit of a lip gloss. And you can normally, if I was doing it on myself, I would do like that. Yeah. But because I'm doing it on someone else.
It's difficult to have the feeling.
Yes, trust me.
You have experience.
Yeah. So I'm going to do it this way on you. And I'm going to do it just a really light coating, not too heavy. Because you told me as well at the beginning, you don't wear very much lipsticks and things like that. Or lip glosses, and I don't want you to feel, oh, this is too much.
Because I don't know which one.
And I think this pinky color is very, very pretty on you. And it's not because you're wearing a pinky jumper. If you were wearing browns, if you were wearing grays, if you were wearing whatever colors, I would use the same color because this is a color that looks good on your face.
That's the thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's natural.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it doesn't look pink at all.
No, it doesn't look over the top pink. So I'm going to do a tiny blot so it's not too shiny. And that I think looks better with that little tiny bit of a blot.
It doesn't look that you have a makeup like this. Yeah, very natural.
And that is you done. It's all finished. So easy and fabulous.
It looks easy.
Okay, we're back. We invite Margaret back. She's allowed to come back now.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't it look gorgeous?
You look really pretty.
Yeah.
And Sylvia started off talking about your skin having a little bit of unevenness and little age spots. Yeah. And honestly, with the primer and the foundation, it really looks wonderful. The eyes are great too.
Well, we did, like I said, we did a BB cream on her because the BB works so well. So anyone out there that is worried about their pigmentation, check out BB creams. It doesn't mean blemish as in spots. It means blemish as in marks.
You look absolutely beautiful. How do you feel?
I feel really good.
This is what's most important, is how you feel.
I feel fresh. That's the thing.
And not heavily made up.
Exactly, because sometimes you have a makeup and you feel heavy. You feel, my God, those elderly people who don't know what to put too much.
It looks very pretty.
Great.
Thank you, Ariane.
Thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed watching this transformation, and look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take good care, everyone.